In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
I think we're here.
You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects. That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. Alright, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars. All you have to do here is jump the gap. Levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your...
He is quite a good man and has a lovely singing voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
No, I think it was the consumption. No, I took a heavy toll throughout that 5 or 6 years.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine. was an honest employment. So is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against roads.
He's seated
and
in one of the
for.
boxes above.
The stairs are watched. We'll need to find another way up.
Since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mole at second
I already have.
trial comes on in the afternoon, and she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious,
You're right,
you may
Crown.
satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
No lazy
1,000
dog.
pardons.
When I
So
spoke
sorry.
the time before,
My
I
apologies.
told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book you. What for, Tom Gag? £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, or I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty has brought more goods into our lofty here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her on, she may, in the common course of business, leave her 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges fly, because the trade of the gang depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our wives.
Without dispute, she is a fine woman, because to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word, she hath trained up more young fellas to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right. We in the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides. So, tis woman that seduces all mankind. By her we first were taught our weakling are. A very nice beginning when the she kills us of our money in our hearts. Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Boy, and let me friends know what I intend. For I love to make them easy one way or other.
When a gentleman is long kept in suspense, penitence may break his spirit ever after. Besides, certainty gives a man a good air upon his trial, and makes him risk another without fear or scruple. But I'll away, for 'tis a pleasure to be the messenger of comfort to friends in affliction.
But 'tis now high time to look about me for a decent execution against next session. I ain't a lazy rogue by whom one can get nothing till he's hanged. A register of the gang.